Good afternoon, Amanda here. Today I'm going to talk to you about energy because I love energy, as you obviously know by now, and I like to do little experiments. I'll just do a little brief one about energy. So the energy that you put out comes back to you doubly, a bit like a boomerang. So whatever you project out will come back to you. So if, for argument's sake, somebody triggers you, brings something up in you, makes you angry, and you think, oh, right, okay, and your ego comes up and you want to sort of like go at them, hammer and tongs, and then they go at you, so you're both like going like this, and it's not very nice. And it is no good for your energy at all. Because if you go around doing that sort of thing, you'll end up really giving harm to your body. So this little experiment that I'm doing today, so anything that comes out of your mouth, like if it's anger, let's have a look, anger, jealousy, negativity, neediness, there's loads of words that I could go on and on, but you know what I mean. Anything that is negative that starts to come out of your mouth, there is a reason that it is coming out of your mouth. And if you sit with yourself just for a second and think, okay, where has this come from? This is what I teach in my classes, is that when somebody triggers you or brings something up in you, rather than you instantly go back at them with anger or whatever whatever comes up, if you just for a split second wait, take a step back. I don't mean literally, I mean in your mind. I don't really mean like we'll step right back, none of that. In your mind's eye, just for a split second, hold yourself, breathe, and maybe then speak. Or just say, I'll come back to you about this, or something like that. Don't put fuel to the fire, because somewhere in you, I look at this now as a gift, which if you're not used to energy and you don't understand about it, this is what you're going to find a bit woo-woo. Love that word. So now, if somebody brings something up in me, instead of me going hammer and tongs at them and then arguing and then falling out and then not speaking for days, I will not say anything for a moment, be with myself. Then later on when I get home, I will either meditate or sit with myself, or journaling is the best thing. Journal on what's come up, because somewhere in your life, it could have been somewhere when you were in our childhood, you're holding this within your body, even though you find it really hard. But the more you do this work, believe me, it's so empowering. It's really empowering work. Anyway, I've gone off the rails as per usual. So I've got this little experiment I want to do. I've been wanting to do it for weeks. So first day off in, I can't remember how long, so I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do, I here have got a board with some apples. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take an apple. About the noise. I'm going to cut the apple in half, because don't forget, everything around us is energy. Even this apple is energy. You're going to find that hard to believe, but even the knife that I'm cutting it is energy. Right, so I've brought 2 new boxes to do it in. They've been sat there for ages. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put each half, as you can see, it's an apple, and I'm going to put one half in one box, one half in the other. Yeah, face up. I'm going to face them up. I've never done this before, so this is new to me. And what I'm going to do, on this box, I'm going to put a heart. On this box, I'm just going to put an X. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this one, the one with the heart, in one room, and I'm going to put the other one with an X on in another room. And when I've put an X on there, that doesn't mean an ex-partner or anything, by the way. I have to be so careful. Okay, let's cross out an X. Let's not put an X. Let's put a square, just a square, okay? So, and what I'm going to do for the next week with this energy thing, just to show you, really hope it works. This is going in one room, so each day I'm going to go in and I'm going to give it love and tell it how beautiful it is and how lovely it is and how wonderful the world is and da da da. That's that one. Then the one with the square on, I'm going to leave in another room, so they're nowhere near each other. I'm going to throw it a bit of hate, like, oh, you're ugly, or which I'm going to find really quite hard to do because I'm not into all that, but I need to do it to try and show you the experiment. So I'm going to throw a bit of hate at that because we can all do that. And let's then, in a week's time, see what happens. Obviously, I'm pre-recording this video because I don't want to leave it for a week. So I'm going to do this for a week now. And then in a week's time, I'm going to do another video and we can have a little look at what's going on. If my video works, if my experiment works, the one that's got love on is going to be brown, yes, but not as brown as the one that's been given hate. I don't think I could give hate because I don't think there's a hate in my body. So I just give it unnice things. Yeah, because I don't like the word hate. So that one we're going to feed it negativity. That's what we do. We feed that one negativity. We feed that one love, positivity. That's what we call negative and negativity. So yes, that's it for today. So I will be back to you when you see this video. It's going to be probably the next day. Because even though it's going to be in a week's time, I'm going to do it the next day, if you get that. So yeah, so even if you are feeling, what I'm trying to show you is that even if you wake up one morning and you are feeling so negative, which even I get up and feel that sometimes, but because I listen to my body 24/7, I find out why and I breathe. Breathing has got an awful lot to do with it. You can breathe negativity away just by saying an affirmation. You can use affirmations to start turning it. You need to turn it the minute you feel it. That's why when my teacher said to me, you need to listen to your body 24/7, I thought to myself, I can't listen to my body 24/7. But actually, it's really simple because your body already tells you you need a drink, you need to go to the toilet, you need food. It tells you when you're hungry. So you already listen to your body. But now your body, when I had my heart attack, I knew I was going to have that heart attack, even though I didn't know it was a heart attack. When I had the heart attack, about 3 hours before, I was feeling unwell in my chest and not feeling good at all. But I was listening to my body. So I took myself to hospital and they said, yes, you are having a heart attack. I had no idea, really. But now, thinking back on it, because I learned to listen to my body all the time, I might have actually saved myself. So what I'm saying to you is, look after your energy. If somebody brings something up in you, look at that rather than project hate and negativity back on them, because sometimes it can be their stuff and not yours. But the more that you go into this argument with them, you are both in your egos, you are both in your heads. If you just breathe for a second and breathe down into your heart. So what you do is you breathe quite deeply up into the crown and then breathe down into your heart. And then say something if you really feel that you have to say something, but do not speak from your head. We are all brought up in this world that society says you must be in your head all the time. You must do this, you must do that. You have to unlearn most of the things that you've been taught, because actually, if you speak from your heart, it will help you a lot better. Because remember, it's all about you and your energy, and it's not selfish looking after your energy, it's selfless. So if somebody is projecting something horrible onto you, you don't have to take that on board, because you'll end up with disease, dis-ease later in life, because what you do is you suppress anger. So it's not wrong also, it's not wrong to be angry. We're all brought up saying, the teacher saying, you mustn't be angry. Well, actually, that's not right, because, and I used to think that myself, I used to think, I can't be angry because anger needs to be suppressed. But actually, if you look at the anger, see what the anger is, even if you go to the top of the hill, shout from the top of the hill, which I've done a couple of times, you're getting the anger out. But if you suppress that anger later in life, that anger could come back as a dis-ease in your body. I could go on and on and on. I'm not going to. So this is the end of this video. I'm going to go and put these in the room and we'll see what happens soon. Well, next week. Okay, bye-bye for now. I hope you have a lovely day, and it's so nice to see the sun out. Bye-bye for now.